Hello, this is Michael. Atheist and alcoholic, I am attending 90 AA meetings in 90 days. Nothing discussed in these videos will ever undermine the anonymity of AA. So yesterday I went over the Stoic spin on the 12 steps and I paused at number 8 and said I needed to ponder that further. Number 8 read, "We understand the social nature of humans, that we are all one family, and that justice is the supreme virtue." So I had to go back and compare that with the traditional 8th step of the 12, which reads, "We made a list of all persons we had harmed, and we became willing to make amends to them all." So this is just incorporating one of the 4 cardinal virtues of Stoicism into that 8th step. The 4 cardinal virtues are courage, temperance, justice, and wisdom. So it's just working justice into that 8th step. So that's it. Today was meeting 70, and I did do a secular meeting. And to open the secular meeting, they actually read a Stoic reading and then had us think about that and share on that and how that may have been helpful in our recovery. So the Stoic reading was from Seneca, Moral Letters 11.9, and it reads, "We can remove most sins if we have a witness standing by as we are about to go wrong. The soul should have someone it can respect, by whose example it can make its inner sanctum more inviolable. Happy is the person who can improve others, not only when present, but even when in their thoughts." So I had a little bit of a different spin on this, likely born out of my somewhat malignant egocentrism. It's not that I don't have people I don't look up to, whether living or dead. Certainly the 3 primary, OG Stoics, Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus. There's people alive I look up to, but I don't want to be them. Above all else, I have this stubborn and fierce need to maintain my individuality, to be my own little unique snowflake. And that could certainly be a weakness, but I'm in my mid-40s, and that's where I'm at. So rather than having another person, as much as I look up to them, kind of living in my head as a guardian that I check in with to when I'm about to go down a bad path, I have an ideal version of myself that I aspire to be. Someone who's always patient, always kind, always honest, doesn't hide their drinking, things like that. I am certainly very far removed from that ideal, vast expanse, but definitely not as far removed as I was 10 years ago. The progress towards that ideal, which I will never meet, is definitely slow, incremental, but not nothing. So that was my share, that I have this ideal, and I will incorporate, like, from the people I look up to, I will incorporate aspects of that into my ideal, and it changes, it evolves over time, as it should, hopefully. But there were some other shares that were resonant with that. One person said that they have a rather than a person that resides and takes up some mental space that they're checking in with, that they have like a board of directors, mentors that they've had in the past, and depending on what the issue is, they may kind of mentally check in with one of those board of directors. So in maintaining sobriety, certainly in the effort toward recovery and attempting to become a better person, this has been useful for me. So winding down, 20 days left as I move forward. Definitely will be doing as many of the secular meetings as I can. I had intended to go back and read the rest of the big book, but I did the chapter that was most relevant to this experiment, chapter 4, We Agnostics. I read the entire fucking thing and my thoughts on it. But there was another book that has come up in several of these secular meetings called, I believe it's Sober Without God. So I will check into that. And I still do need to ask. The topic has been assigned at the beginning of each meeting that I've attended recently. First chance I get where if they ask for a topic, I will definitely ask what benefit people have found in the 12 steps worked in a non-traditional way over other recovery programs, because I'm curious. And at the end of the 90 days, I do intend to work the 12 steps. Probably not a video a day, but I'll be able to put more into the videos, maybe actually do some editing, take my time on them more, maybe a couple videos a week or even one a week, and actually go through the 12 steps to see if I find any benefit from them, even though my sobriety is currently in a good place. That's all I have for today. Thank you guys very much, and I will see you here again tomorrow. And when I say that, like, that says he knows I'm fucking done. When I say thank you guys very much, he perks up, starts like, are we done? Are we gonna go do something? All right, see you guys tomorrow.